So I want to talk about toxic women. I want to talk about guys who are in relationships with toxic women, who are dealing with toxic women. And when I say toxic women, I guess that can be, it can be construed to mean a lot of different things. So when I say toxic women, I'm speaking about women who are emotionally damaged, issues that they haven't dealt with, personalities that they never developed, and basically just a victim mentality. Basically, the type of woman who construes any advice, any type of constructive criticism, as a direct attack. That's what I mean as a woman who's toxic. And I would say to you, if you find yourself in a relationship with a woman like this today, if she's your girlfriend, run. Get out of that relationship. It's going nowhere fast. If you're married to a woman like this, it's not as easy. You just can't run away. I understand divorces they're messy, but I don't advocate divorce. But let's just say today we're gonna talk about guys who are dating, and these are some signs. 3 major signs. If you see in a woman, you need to run. Don't walk and run away from this woman because she's toxic. She's going to pull you down to the depths of hell. And she won't be satisfied until she has every ounce of your psychological, spiritual, and physical energy invested in her own issues. She wants you to wallow in the mire with her. Don't do it. So the first sign is a woman who cannot take constructive criticism. If you're ever around a woman and you just want to help out, you have the best of intentions, and you offer advice, because not just because you just offered it randomly, but it's because she's going through some type of crisis or some type of turmoil. So you hear her problem out, and then you give her some advice. She's the type of woman who takes this as an attack and says, you're attacking me. Why would you say that to me? You're not siding with me. Or she always thinks that just because you don't agree with her, you're against her. Toxic woman. Just let you know she's living in her own reality. She's not realistic. She can't see reality. She can't see things for what they are. She can only see things from her point of view. Which leads me to my next Number 2. Any woman who can't see things objectively. She can only see it her way. No matter what situation, what problem, what it is, she can only see things her way. It's always someone else's fault. It's always she's been wronged. She can't ever put herself and take herself outside of herself and put her in someone else's shoes and see it from someone else's viewpoint. Run from her. Because the reason why, again, if you're in a relationship with a woman and she can only see it from her perspective, she's selfish. She's only going to view things from her perspective and not going to be able to see from, especially from a relationship, you have to work together. So she's only seeing this from her point of view, and to her, in her mind, or subconsciously, she's always going to be number one. She's going to always think that her needs are always going to be more important than everyone else's, and you're going to be there to help her out at all times. Because that's your role as a man. That's what she thinks. Run from her. Don't walk. Run from this woman. I've been in relationships like this. They go nowhere. You can't change people. People can't change themselves. The only way people change is through circumstances, and normally that's bad circumstances. That's how people grow, through tough times. Don't waste your time trying to raise up and try to build up a woman like that. That's not your responsibility. If you're a good man, and if you're one of these guys out here who really, you don't take yourself seriously, you sleep around and have babies with a bunch of women, or you don't have a goal that you're trying to attain, feel free. Go ahead. I'm speaking to the guys out here who have a future, who have goals, who have plans, who want to do things. And we want to build with a woman, but it's got to be the right woman. Build with the right woman. I'm speaking to you. Yeah. Stay away from those women at all costs. And I would say the last thing that I'd like to speak on about a woman, as far as red flags, is a woman who just never developed herself. You know, she never took the time out to, you know, read books. She never took the time out to go and work on her own issues herself, and just kind of develop her own personality. Doing things that really help develop you as a person. She never did that. She's only a conventional person. She's only went to college. She only works a job. She probably never works out. She only does things, you know, that society deems what, you know, acceptable, what you should do. Working, you know, listening to what most other people would have you do with your life. She's not outside the box thinker. You know, basically the type of woman who's gonna run around here all day long and complain about how she can't lose weight, but she never goes to the gym. Or she won't eat right. She won't take the time out to cook her own meals, prepare healthy food, earth food. She won't do it. But yes, she sits back and complains about how she has no energy, how she trying to lose weight but she can, and you know, all these excuses. Basically, she's gonna make excuses until the sun goes down. That's what she's gonna do every day, all day, and she's never gonna take accountability for the failure that she really is in life. And I think a lot of times, you know, I'll say this: the term loser has been normally reserved for men. You know, it's very rare that you ever hear anyone refer to a woman as a loser, but guys, there are females who are losers out here. They're losers. I mean, they're straight losers. I mean, I hate to say it, and it's sad because, you know, it's not something that we should, you know, sit there and talk about this woman or try to put her down, but they're losers. And when I say they're losers, they have no direction in life. They don't know how to treat a man. They don't know how to take care of themselves. They don't eat right. They don't work out. And yet they expect a man to go in there and pick up the slack and do everything that not even that she can't do, but she refuses to do. That's what they expect. No. Stay away from women like that. So, listen, if you like the video, share it, and subscribe to my channel, Common Sense TV. All right, peace.